The main show's about to start. Also, thank you so much to the one new subscriber, the 110th new subscriber. I really appreciate you. Now, on to the video. Hey guys, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. I was reacting, or am reacting, to Minecraft Live.
How it works. Our developers came up with 3 different mobs that they think could potentially be
like
a great addition to Minecraft for a variety of reasons.
Is attractive
but you,
to a
the
certain
community of Minecraft players around the world,
like,
get to decide which one gets further developed.
The glare, the lay, and the copper golem.
Those all sound really cool.
Absolutely. And to begin with, we have the glare, which is a creature that flies around and doesn't really like dark areas. Because thinking about ideas that in certain circumstances, the glare may even help you light up these areas to solve your monster spawning problems.
The glare sounds amazing. I'm ready to vote glare now.
Yes, but then we have the LA, which is also a flying, lovely creature that loves music and who doesn't nice sounds. And if you give it an item, it will start looking for similar items lying around and bring them to you.
Okay.
And if you also play on a note block, it will drop the items on that location instead.
Useful.
Yes, and we imagine that
village protection
players can maybe use this.
Okay, so
as long as
vote
the player doesn't win, I'm
I get
fine.
it.
Yeah. And even for me, like people that are making mods and add-ons and that kind of more developer type, those are creators too.
It can be like little Mac sharing it with their friends at school.
Here we go. It's almost time to vote. Before we do though, let's take a quick look at your choices once more.
Okay.
We have the glare. A mob that lets players know when they're in an area that's dark enough for monsters. You can bring it with you, and it will fly to dark areas. When it gets grumpy, you'll know that it's dark enough for monsters to spawn. Then there's the allay. If you give it an item, it will collect matching ones for you. It also loves music. So if there's a note block nearby, that's where we'll drop these items for you.
I think the
and
music
finally,
thing is
the
what's
copper
selling me on
golem.
the LA.
A little golem that you yourself can make out of copper.
As well.
They oxidize over time and will eventually freeze into statues. They love spending their time randomly pressing copper buttons, which would also be added to the game if the copper golem wins the vote. So those are your choices, and they are all so amazing.
They don't have as big of a lifespan as iron golems? Is that what you're telling me?
Jens gave us a lot to think about,
the
and now you need to decide which mob you think you'd enjoy the most during your time playing Minecraft. Any of them would be useful, but choose your favorite and go vote for it now. Well, it's been quite the turnout for our first round of mob voting.
We'll see.
You have made your decision, and now one mob must go. We have the glare, the allay, and the copper golem. But you, the community, have spoken, and now one mob must leave the race. And that mob is the glare.
Yep.
So that still leaves
you guys made the right choice
mobs
because
to
this
choose
community
from.
is smart.
Which one do you want? Will it be the allay or the copper golem?
I don't care who wins from
How
here.
do you see yourself playing and interacting with them in the future? Which one will make your game life easier or more fun? Or like the Year of the Phantom, way more terrifying? Don't worry about what anyone else wants. This is all about you and how you want to play Minecraft.
True.
But make your decision quickly because it's time to vote again. There's a brand new poll just posted to the Minecraft Twitter account with only these 2 mob finalists to choose from. Make sure you're logged onto Twitter and click the mob that you just can't wait to spend your days and nights with in the
Twitter
game.
Minecraft.
Yeah, I'm very happy and lucky to be here.
Yes, I think we all feel that way, and it's so cool having so many people on the team who play and love it and care about it.
Yes. Okay, so the next update is called the Wild Update.
The Wild Update sounds very, very intriguing. So what does it encompass?
Mainly means like 2 things for us. So the first thing is like beautiful nature, and the second thing is like really scary challenges and adventures.
Oh, that sounds awesome. And so what we're going to do is we're going to have some of our gameplay designers come and tell us more about specific things about the wild update, because there's these different parts to it. And we have the first one here.
Ooh, whole cities? I didn't expect this. Who lives here? Just the warden, I guess? I'm getting like Mario 64 vibes. Like wet, dry world vibes. Anyone else?
Oh!
Wow, it's like both beautiful and terrifying at the same time. Like, I have so many emotions when I look at that deep dark biome.
Yes, I mean, we really didn't want the deep dark biome to just be, you know, caves or just skulks spread around. We wanted to add a bit more mystery to it. And, you know, there's this ancient city, and what is it doing there? We're not going to tell the players, we're just going to let them go throughout and explore and see what they come to. And there's even this, like, ancient structure in the middle of every single city, and it's got something interesting about it that you're going to have to explore in game.
It's really cool. I like, it feels like a place you want to explore.
Yes, I love that it really deepens the mystery of Minecraft. Like, Minecraft is all about player stories, and Deep Dark definitely inspires the storytelling, I think.
Nice.
That's so cool. And so last year you showed us the SCULK sensor, but I know you've been working on it. A little SCULK family? It's a SCULK family? Like,
is it that
yeah, maybe they're not so cute.
They're not so friendly, no. Yeah, last year we focused a lot on the SCULK sensor, but since then we've kind of been trying to figure out what do all the different blocks in the SCULK family do. And one of them actually is something called a SCULK catalyst. And the main thing about the SCULK catalyst is it's actually what causes the SCULK to spread. As you can see here, whenever a mob dies, such as a zombie, near the SCULK catalyst, it actually spreads SCULK underneath it. And the amount is based on how much XP that zombie would have dropped.
So, you know, the Deep Dark, it's kind of overgrown with all these SCULK blocks, so that means that lots of mobs must have died there.
Quite a lot, yes.
Make it less scary. Oh, and as you can see here, when you mine some of the SCULK blocks, you actually get enchanting points.
So, I mean,
yes, and of course, if you still want to get some of the blocks for decoration or something, you can just use a Silk Touch.
And then we have the SCULK Shrieker. So when this block is activated, it's gonna give that really scary shriek sound that you heard now. And it also gives this darkness effect, so it's like pulsating darkness.
Okay.
You even see now when
trying
you're
to
sneaking
terrify
and you
us,
step
then.
on a
That's what that
SCULK sensor,
means.
even sneaking it will activate.
Wow, okay, definitely not a friendly family.
No.
And I will say to our younger viewers, in a minute we're going to show you a clip that's a little scarier. We have a community question for you.
Hi, it's Jinjam from Germany, and my
Rylan
question is,
sounds
what
funny.
was the inspiration behind the Shrieker?
Yeah, I mean, that's an interesting question. From the art side, we actually had the inspiration behind the human larynx, which is like the vocal cord or vocal structure or something, just something that represents kind of creating sounds. And from the gameplay perspective, we wanted to make sure that, first of all, the warden spawns in a unique way, and also in a way that you can avoid it. So usually you can kind of sneak around, and as long as you don't activate the SCULK Shriekers, then the warden won't come. But if you do make too many noises and the SCULK Shrieker activates too many times, the warden will come.
Oh, here we go. Oh, man. So, was it activated by the chest opening? I think that's what happened there. Like the chest opening sound. Oh, I thought they were about to fight with the hoe. That's what I thought. Look behind you, friend. Oh, it came up from the ground? Is that what I saw there? It came up from the ground? Totally behind. Oh, okay. Stay up. Stay up. Friend, I don't think this is... Yeah. This is kind of showing you what not to do when you're up against the warden. Oh man, dead. 2-hit kill.
I mean, the first thing is that the warden actually emerges underground, so that means you know
didn't show that
the wardens
last
are kind of
time. It just
in the
seemed
deep
like he was
dark, in the
wandering in the
walls, under the
caves.
floor. So of course you can
dig
sneak around and
down,
try to
would
be
you
you
happen
know
to
quiet
find
and
a
not
warden,
get
or it's
detected.
only when
But
the sound is
unfortunately, the wardens
detected?
took.
Sneaking gameplay, because we haven't really had that before, so you know we are in the deep dark, everything's super dark.
It's really, really cool.
wonder
I mean,
how
I
many
think you're
players will it
definitely
take to
up
take
the
down a warden?
terrifying
Like,
level, Brandon. And I
would you
just
say it's
love
like
how
3
much you've
newbie
expanded the deep
players?
dark to feel it's so
Would that be
it's
enough?
so
I'm
immersive.
not sure.
Yes, definitely.
It's really amazing.
Like,
Thank
what's
you so
the
much for
warden
joining us
health bar look
and
like?
scaring
That's
us half to
something
death.
No worries, that's my job.
He's our expert. Like if you want to do something scary, it's like Brenna.
This sort of
I
very
wonder what the set
adventurous
feels
side
like.
of
Does it
the
feel like
Wild
cardboard
update,
or,
which the name
like,
is starting to
slick
really
paper?
become clear after talking to Brandon.
Looks cool,
And then
though.
the other part you said is really this more of that beauty and, you know, the atmosphere of Minecraft.
Yes, so we want to like celebrate the wilderness of Minecraft, and one thing we want to focus on is immersion. So when you play Minecraft, we really want you to feel that you're inside the Minecraft world. Actually, like we are now.
Oh yeah, hey, I was just talking
And
about the
we also
set.
have focused on biome diversity. So we want to find like a unique
Whoa,
identity
that
for
looks
different biomes. For
beautiful.
example, the
those
birch forest.
mushrooms
As you can
growing
see,
in the
this
trees?
beautiful sun reaches
Oh, this
the
would be a
ground.
beautiful,
The
like,
trees
poster.
are taller, and the flowers.
Like something to go up on the
It's
wall.
really beautiful. It looks very Swedish in the birch forest.
That's true. That's
Never
actually
been
very
to
Swedish
Sweden,
forest.
but
Yeah.
that's what
It's
Sweden
gorgeous.
looks like.
And then
I
you
wanna
have
go.
so you want to add more atmosphere to the different biomes, but there's one biome that you want. I mean, I would say you're giving it quite an overhaul. It's getting a lot while in the wild update.
Yes,
One.
that's true, and that's the swamp.
A little swamp?
Our art team is just so
Ooh.
amazing. It's such
So
a
it's
beautiful
like out
concept
of,
art, and as you can see
Princess and the
here,
Frog,
the
like the Disney
atmosphere is really
movie.
different from the birch forest as well.
Whoa.
It really is. It's amazing. So we have
I
another
don't know
one
how
of
I
our
feel about
gameplay
this, but I'm
designers
interested
here
to see
and
what
our
they do.
swamp expert, Corey. Welcome, Corey.
Hi, Corey.
Hey, it's absolutely wild to be here.
Oh no, Corey. The puns are so quick to start.
It's Corey after all.
Yeah, it's very on brand. So you're going to tell us about all of the, I mean, there's a lot of exciting things coming to the swamp. So what are we getting?
Yes, there are a lot of awesome things coming. The first of which is the boat with the chest in it.
Okay. Oh, cute.
It's so useful.
And relaxing.
Yes, and
Wait, how-
especially now, you
I
know,
need
in
more
Kiss Episode
information on
2,
how
we
it
have even
works.
wider rivers, so it's easier to travel on water, so it's gonna be like extra useful.
Yeah, and like in the aquifers as well.
Yes, so like when you go rafting in the caves, you can like put your diamonds in the chest in your boat. Oh,
It's really amazing.
okay.
And you've been working on
That
what
does
I
sound
think
useful.
now will be my favorite tree in Minecraft.
Yes, we are adding the mangrove tree to Minecraft.
Ooh.
So as you can see here, this is a propagule, and propagules grow from mangrove trees. They're actually like ready to grow mini mangroves growing from the mangrove. And you can see here, the mangrove tree grows propped up on root blocks. It has vines hanging down from the leaves. The propagules are actually growing underneath the leaves. They actually grow from the leaves themselves. And I really like how the propagules are looking here.
But I don't know what
and
the tree
okay, I'm
looks
just
like
gonna nerd out on propagules for a minute. Okay, so in real life, the propagules grow, like I said, from the mangrove tree, and then when they fall into the water, or like let's say they fall into water, they could float for up to a year before they plant themselves in the like water underneath the water or on land, wherever they happen to land. And mangrove trees themselves are actually amazing for like local ecosystems, fighting climate change, for local communities. They're just super trees, and I'm really, really excited that we're adding them to Minecraft.
That's awesome. And this is the first sapling that you can plant underwater.
Yeah, you can plant it underwater and on land as well.
That's so cool. When you first showed me the mangroves and you talked about your favorite thing, the propagules, I actually remember playing in mangroves in Florida, and we would use them to like write in the sand because they're super cool. So seeing them in Minecraft is so exciting. And of course,
I don't know.
Where there's a new tree, there must be a new wood type.
Yes, the mangroves do come with a new wood type. And like always when we add a new tree, we are so happy, like we get so many questions from the community, like, will there be a new wood type? And
really?
Therefore we're so happy that we were able to add a new wood type for the mangroves.
A light pink.
And look at it, I think it's really pretty. And you also don't see like all the blocks here. It's gonna be like a full set for the wood types. It's gonna be like doors and trapdoors and so on.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. I love it. I'm so excited about mangroves, but I just need to mention another thing. Back and forth, and it was a bit tricky to decide how the roof should look like, as you see in this picture here. But now I'm so happy that we went with the like multi-block routes, because for example when you like go with a boat and then you can go under the mangroves, and I think that adds such a nice feeling to it.
Why don't they make all these into posters or like artwork?
Beautiful.
I really agree. And like when I was testing, I really loved that feeling of like being underneath it, being like just this huge feeling. And I wanted more. I wanted to be surrounded by mangroves. Why don't I just make a mangrove swamp biome where I'm completely surrounded by them? So as you can see in this video, walking around, you're just completely surrounded in the mangrove swamp. It's just mangroves as far as the eye can see, just like in real life. And you have all the mangroves propped up on their roots, growing in the water, so you can take your boat underneath like Agnes likes, and you're just completely surrounded by the awesome beauty of it.
That's absolutely gorgeous. I noticed that was not dirt.
Good idea.
See, I was just saying
that was wet dirt, otherwise known as mud.
That's amazing. So
we're adding really cool renewability mechanics to mud. The first of which is if you take a dirt block and pour a water bottle on it, then you can get more mud. And then the other one is if you take your mud block and you stick it on top of the dripstone, it will sort of like drip the water out of the mud and eventually dry it out, which turns into clay.
I love the renewable clay. Like I always need more bricks.
This is a lot to remember, but that's why
your
it's
local
so good
mason
to, like,
isn't going to be super happy with you.
That's actually true. Like I have this one mason, like diamond tier mason in my village, and I always.
So mud bricks are really exciting like building block, and as you can see here, the brick texture is actually different than the other stone bricks that we have in the game. So they're sort of smaller, more compact, but it is really cool like to build with. It matches a lot of different block sets, and I'm really excited to.
I just love the look of them. They're awesome. So beautiful. We have a creator question for the two of you.
Yes. Well, very cute and quite derpy because we're adding frogs.
Oh, frogs? Oh, man. Okay, they do look kind of cute. Where's the baby frog? Where is the baby frog? How do you tame them? Like, I have as soon as they show something, I have like all these questions.
They are cute and derpy. That's the perfect
Please make a plush of this Minecraft.
The croaking is amazing.
And did you see the one that jumped like backwards?
One fell in the water.
Silly frogs. Yes. And they do love to jump around, and especially on lily pads, and actually also on big drip leaf, because I mean the big drip leaves kind of look like lily pads. But the funny thing with that is then when they jump on top of the big drip leaves, it's gonna tilt and then they fall down.
One of them did. It just. Maybe it's a like frog slide. And you're adding another little tiny creature to this update.
Yes, the fireflies.
Oh, okay.
So you can see them roaming
around. It was
around,
in the concept art, and I like didn't take note of it.
Making it feel just nice and cozy at night, but really my favorite part of them is just making the world come to life, like feeling like there's life going on all around you.
And bucket or something?
Oh yeah, also their frog food.
Okay. I was just about to say, what do the frogs eat?
Poor fireflies.
Like every single
but
question.
look how happy the frog is.
Almost
there's
every
beautiful
question
frog
I'm
food.
asking.
So
they're
you
answering
can both
it,
enjoy
like,
them
right
in
away.
the atmosphere,
So,
and the frogs
like
get to
it.
eat. So that's, you know.
Everybody wins.
Now, we're calling them fireflies, but Corey, is that what you called them growing up?
Actually, no, we called them lightning bugs.
I did too. And in
I've heard of
Swedish,
that.
It's
I don't know.
eldflugor, and that's actually literally translates to fireflies.
Okay. I've never seen one in real life.
It's very interesting.
And I
It
get to
became
see
like
them in
a lot of
Minecraft, so,
people
yeah.
talking about what you called it growing up. But we're really excited to have fireflies or lightning bugs in the game. I want to know more about baby frogs.
Hey! Oh my goodness! Everything I asked, they like talk about. I love it.
Tiny versions of the grown-ups, but with frogs, we're actually adding tadpoles.
Oh, okay. That's not as cute, but it's fine. It's vaguely cute. Okay,
Once again, you
vaguely
deliver on the
cute.
promise of cute and derpy with the tadpoles.
Yes, and you can pick them up in a bucket.
Yes, and that's actually extra helpful for the
everything
tadpoles,
I'm asking.
because we have frog variants, and when a tadpole grows up, it will pick a variant depending on the temperature in the biome it grows
can't
up
wait to
in.
see all the
So, for example, if
variants.
it grows up in a really cold place, it's going to turn into a snowy frog.
Oh, snap!
as you can
Snowy
see
frogs.
Here. So the
I
frogs
love
have
this
kind of like
idea.
two main systems. One is the tadpole system, and the other
makes it
one is
snowy?
the
I mean, I guess
cold-blooded
it's
system. So
slightly
frogs are like the first
I was
cold-blooded
expecting, like, a
animal
blue
in
frog.
Minecraft. And in real life, there actually are frog variants that pick a color depending on, like, or they adapt their color
That would be
depending
cool
on
to,
temperature.
like, kinda
And we wanted to
dye
have that in Minecraft. We
frogs,
wanted to like
like, by just
Minecraftify it. So therefore, the
right-clicking the
tadpole's gonna
dye
pick
on
a
them.
variant instead, depending on the temperature.
That's so cool. And there are 3 variants.
Yes, it's gonna be 3
Okay,
variants.
so we've seen 2. What's the third one?
The third one is the tropical frog.
Oh, okay.
So let's say you were venturing out into the desert or the jungle, and you take your tadpole with you, and if it grows up there, it'll
Ooh,
turn into a lovely
I don't know
tropical
why I
frog.
like that one the
And what I
best.
really love about the tropical frogs is how just relaxed they look, and they're like blending
Yeah.
into the sand almost. They're just so relaxed.
This is my
Chilling there.
favorite. Calling it now.
Yes.
And I think there was a reason that
I can't wait to see
Yes, there,
people's,
there
like,
is a
frog
reason they are
farms.
white. So, like, I was reading a lot about frogs. Always when we had something new, we read up a lot. It's super fun because we can be really geeky. And then I learned about the real-life frog that's called grey foam nest tree frog and lives, for example, in Angola, Botswana, and Kenya. And that frog can actually turn almost white to avoid overheating. So that's like the inspiration for the tropical frog in Minecraft.
Oh,
I
cool.
love all 3 of them. And you didn't...
And
so
you, like,
you
end
have
up
these different
learning
color
more about
variations,
just
but you
nature
also
from
have something
Minecraft
else special
sometimes.
about the frogs.
Yes,
Like
so
when you
each
hear
frog
what's
variant's
behind
gonna
it,
have
which I
something
only really do
unique
in
that will
Minecraft
be useful
Live,
for the
but it's
players.
great.
But we actually don't even know what that is yet because we are working on the frogs right now.
That is so cool. So, Corey, which frog is your favorite?
Oh, it's got to be the snowy frog. It looks so
Tropical.
cozy.
Ooh, I'm tropical frog. I'm very interested to see which one the community loves the most.
I'm gonna love them all.
of them. Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much for joining us, Corey, and taking us into a deep dive of all
Nice.
really cool swamp things.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm really
happy to
happy
be
about
here.
these developments.
Thank you, Corey.
Thank
Of
you,
course.
Corey.
I'm just going to hop on out of here.
Like, my favorite thing for
Bye,
updates
Chloe.
is
Many
just like
proms.
passive mobs.
I like that though.
Like passive mobs
This is
are my favorite thing
quite
about
an
Minecraft,
awesome
besides,
update, and
like,
I mean, I
villages.
really see the
Like,
name for the
as a
wild
cat, like,
update. You
when I
get
play it
a bit of
outside
everything in it.
YouTube, those are
Yes,
my
and I
favorite
love the
things.
contrast. Yeah, as you can see in this pretty concept art, it's really like that beautiful nature and the super terrifying deep dark, and I love that contrast between these two things.
I'm
It's
excited
absolutely
for this.
amazing.
Wow.
Well, we're getting close to the end of the show, and as
Oh my
always, the time
goodness.
has flown by, and a lot has happened during this show. So let's look back at some of the biggest announcements, and then we will reveal the winning mob.
I mean, later this year. I'm pretty sure that's what it says under my face. So I think out of all the things they revealed, I think the frogs and the mangrove trees are my favorite part. Like, it's the most mundane part of all these updates, but it's my favorite.
Now it's time to see what mob you chose to add to the game. Hey Jens, do you have the results?
Yes, I have them right here in my chest.
Wow!
Really exciting.
You really came in style.
Here you go.
Thank you so much. That looked really comfortable. Okay, but now it's time to announce the winner. Okay, and
the winner
is the LA.
Hey, you guys picked right. You guys picked right. You guys are geniuses. I love it. I love it.
That is so exciting. So Agnes, when can everyone expect the LA?
So the LA will be included in the Wild update, and it's gonna be released next year.
Next year, the Wild update with the LA. I can't wait. Thank you all so much for joining us. Minecraft wouldn't be what it is today without all of you from all of us at Mojang Studios. Thank you so much. Bye.
And thank you guys for watching this video. Farewell and kisses.